Imagine this. You're standing alone in a field at night. Around you silence, unnaturally deep. Above, the sky stretches wide, studded with billions of stars. Each one is a sun. Each may have planets. And on those planets there might be life. Civilizations, cities, spacecraft, signals, but nothing. No sound, no movement. Absolute silence. The universe feels deserted. And then comes the question that sends chills down your spine. If the universe has so many potential inhabitants, then where is everyone? This is the Fermi Paradox, one of the most intriguing mysteries ever posed to humanity. Its phrasing is eerily simple. If extraterrestrial civilizations exist, why haven't we encountered any of them yet? It all began in the summer of 1950. During a lunch break at the Los Alamos laboratory, the renowned physicist Enrico Fermi, while discussing the topic of extraterrestrial life with colleagues, suddenly asked, "Where is everybody?" That seemingly spontaneous question laid the foundation for one of science's most puzzling and debated paradoxes. Mathematical reasoning suggests there should be an enormous number of intelligent beings in the universe. In our galaxy alone, the Milky Way, there are over 200 billion stars, and according to astronomers, about 40 billion of those likely have potentially habitable planets. Even if just 0.1% of those planets host intelligent life, we should be seeing tens of thousands of civilizations, radio signals, artificial satellites, light anomalies, evidence of megastructures, anything at all, but nothing. Scientists call this phenomenon the Great Silence. Despite decades of searching, beginning with the SETI project Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, launched in the mid-20th century, not a single convincing signal has ever been detected that could be interpreted as intelligent. In 1977, a radio telescope in Ohio picked up a mysterious pulse that lasted just 71 seconds. It was so unusual that astronomer Jerry Eman wrote a single word next to the printout. Well, since then, it's been known as the WAR signal. Dozens of attempts have been made to detect it again. All have failed. It was a glimmer of hope, but it vanished as suddenly as it appeared. The Fermi Paradox has inspired dozens of hypotheses. Some sound logical, others are terrifying, and some seem straight out of a science fiction movie. This is one of the darkest explanations. The Great Filter is a phase in a civilization's development that is extremely difficult to pass. Perhaps life itself arises only rarely, or maybe intelligence almost never emerges. Or it could be that all civilizations end up destroying themselves before they reach space, wars, environmental collapse, artificial intelligence spinning out of control. If the Great Filter is behind us, that's wonderful. It means we are unique. We made it through. But if it lies ahead, then something awaits us that has already destroyed thousands of others. Could it be that we truly are alone? The only civilization in the universe capable of self-awareness, of looking up at the sky and wondering, who else is out there? Some scientists believe that the emergence of life is an incredibly rare event. It's not just about having water and oxygen. Millions of factors must align. The right kind of star, a stable orbit, protection from radiation, a magnetic field, tectonic activity, even the presence of a giant planet like Jupiter to deflect asteroid impacts. And then comes the evolution of intelligence, which might be even rarer. We don't know how often animals can become sentient. After all, on Earth it has happened only once in 4 billion years. The distances between stars are colossal. Even if intelligent life exists somewhere out there, their signal might take millions of years to reach us. Or maybe it never does. Space isn't empty, it's full of noise that absorbs and distorts radio waves. And we might be listening on frequencies they don't use at all. Civilizations might be using entirely different technologies that we simply don't know how to detect yet. Imagine a prehistoric human with a drum, trying to hear Wi-Fi. One of the most unusual hypotheses is the zoo hypothesis. According to it, alien civilizations are aware of us but deliberately avoid contact, observing from a distance as we develop just as we observe wild animals without interfering. They might be curious about how we evolve. Perhaps they're waiting for us to reach a certain level of advancement. This would explain the silence. We are under some form of quarantine, and the signal might come when we're ready. The only question is, will we ever be ready? Another hypothesis suggests that we've already encountered them, we just didn't realize it. Perhaps life on Earth is their experiment. Or maybe they visited us in the distant past and left behind traces we haven't yet learned how to interpret. Some archaeological discoveries, mysterious structures, myths shared across unrelated cultures are sometimes viewed as hints, but there is no concrete evidence. It remains speculation and conjecture. Here's another somber explanation. Intelligent species might exist only for a very short time. Thousands of years are nothing on a cosmic scale. If a civilization doesn't reach space quickly enough, it may be wiped out by its own mistakes: climate change, weapons, resource depletion. We may have simply missed each other in time. Perhaps other civilizations existed millions of years ago, or won't appear until millions of years from now. The most intriguing thought: what if we really are the first star-faring civilization, pioneers in the void? We gaze at the sky and see no one else because no one else has spoken yet. That would mean a special responsibility falls on us to take the first step and not to destroy what has only just begun. Humanity hasn't stopped. With each passing year, our telescopes grow more powerful, our radio technology more sensitive. We've already discovered over 5,000 exoplanets, some of which resemble Earth. We can now analyze their atmospheres, searching for traces of water, oxygen, methane, potential signs of life. The Breakthrough Listen project, backed by billionaire Yuri Milner, is analyzing petabytes of data in search of anomalies. The James Webb Space Telescope has already begun identifying possible biomarkers on distant worlds. We're only just beginning. The Fermi Paradox haunts us because it reflects ourselves. We want to know, are we alone? But even more important is what we do with that loneliness. We build, explore, and search, not because we fear the emptiness, but because we dream of filling it. For now, the cosmos remains silent, but perhaps, somewhere out there, someone is also standing beneath the stars, asking the very same question: where is everyone?